Wagwan, everybody. This is Blazy. Ha ha ha. So today we are having some food while we do our podcast. And first of all,
some ugali.
Some ugali and chakula ya ndege. So we're eating ugali. Yeah, eat with the hands.
Amen.
Ugali and chakula cha ndege. Chakula cha ndege. This is what raised us. Back in Kenya, it's called omena. Omena is, you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It tastes good, bro.
Omena is some funny fish from Kenya. And if you eat it, it makes you become more wiser.
With fufu. This is East African fufu.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. So, I grew up very poor. I know you're different. Your story is different because your family was more rich, right?
I don't know, bro.
Because I talked to one of your friends who knows you, and then she told me that your family is like...
Who knows, bro? Who told you?
I won't mention her name.
No, bro.
Did you ever spend a time when there was no food in the house growing up as a kid?
No, not really.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm thankful for my parents who are working hard, so.
Wait, so how is growing up in Tanzania look like for you? Because I know, me, I grew up in a house when sometimes there was no food.
For sure. I was blessed, I can say.
You're blessed?
Yeah, with the parent thing. Because they are so good. They are taking care of the family, so they're doing their
What did your dad do?
No, here and there business, so small business. Yeah.
And your mom?
My mom, she's a teacher.
Oh.
Yeah.
High school? Primary?
Secondary school.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Primary school.
Primary school, yeah.
When you say
high school, yeah. I know, I understand. British. Wait, you guys are using British system or Tanzania system?
That's why I call it secondary school. Why?
Okay. I like Tanzania because Tanzania is a very interesting country. So anyway, I grew up very poor. And I remember when I was a kid, we used to eat this. I'll just get it close. This is fish. I know you can't see it, but...
Is it a small fish? They call it small fish?
I think they call it sardines in the US. Yeah. If you know B.I.G., Notorious B.I.G. or Biggie, there's a place where he sings, I used to be broke and I used to eat sardines.
These are sardines.
Yeah.
Broke food, but it helps you to get muscles, bro.
I don't like it so much, but I like it because I don't have any options right now. I just came out from the gym and I'm very hungry.
It was great workout, right?
It's
it
nice.
It was so good.
It was a good workout. But it's nice if you eat it with tomatoes. If you put nyanya, tomato? But like this feels like I'm eating insects. Anyway, to my fellow Africans who think that I'm talking nonsense, please forgive me.
Bro, do you know there are types of fufu? When you talk to a Nigerian guy or any Nigerian, they say when they eat their fufu, they just swallow it.
Oh.
But when you come to East Africa, it's different.
You have to eat because it's thick.
You need to chew, yeah, because it's hard. It's not that soft.
I want to ask you something. That's why I actually invited you to my house.
Yeah, what's up?
Why do you think that it's very hard for men to open up when they're going through problems compared to how women open up? Why do you think there's a problem of men opening up about what they are going through?
I think it's about culture.
Culture?
It's like, yeah. Like, when you grew up, like our system, like our culture system, it tells like a man you're not supposed to cry, something like that. When you feel emotional, it looks like you are weak. Yeah, but...
Also, if you open up, they consider you weak.
That's right. So it's all come to our culture.
I think it's African culture, yes, but also it's like kind of something that I see in the whole world.
Even here, yeah. Even here too in the West. That's why I think it's like men's suicide is the high rate is so big.
Yeah.
Than even women and other.
Men are dying younger.
Right now.
So much.
They are going through a lot.
And also they're killing a lot of people. Like I've never seen, I think I have heard a story, but I've never seen a shooter who is a woman.
It's called, yeah, it's all men, right?
But I have a question. Why do you think that these shooters are like men and they're white?
What do you mean?
No, I'm not talking about gang violence. I know if you talk about gang violence, then it would be like black men are mostly involved in like gang violence, shooting and stuff. But you know these people who just walk in school and start killing people randomly? They're always white men. Like maybe people are just walking or being in church.
Yeah.
And then someone just walks in with a gun. Shoots all of them.
I think it's like, maybe you find him maybe going through a lot. You never know.
But why does it have to be white men?
I don't know.
Is it?
Bro, that's racist. I don't know why he does that.
That's not racist. I feel like at some point you have to ask yourself, because I've never seen a black man. So I've seen black men shooting each other in terms of like gang stuff. You know, we live in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's so many cases of like black men, and if I say black men, I'll just use the word African American men, and I think it's because of how they've gone through some things in life. So they do like, obviously if you have to be a gang member, or you have to like, let's say, be involved in drug activity or some sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But for Caucasian men, they're just good people who are raised well. They have good parents. They have food in the fridge, but they have a gun.
Yeah.
One day, they show up
And that shoot.
and they just start shooting. It's quite interesting. I don't know if you guys can help us understand, but I think that's our hardest thing to understand. Africans are very like disciplined.
Yeah, kind of way.
Many Africans, yeah. Well, because we grow up getting whooped by our parents. And if you embarrass your parents, the whole village talks about it.
Wow, fufu is so good.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. This man can cook.
Just came back from the gym and I'm so tired. That's why I wish I had like,
I can see the palm, bro.
you
Wow.
can see. Will you ever own a gun?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Why should I order gun?
But people say that America is dangerous. You should be ready and
Not really. It's like, it's how you set your environment. I feel, yeah. There's no need of violence and no stuff like that. Yeah.
So do you think people who use the excuse of America being unsafe, they're just using that to get a gun?
Explain more.
Yeah, me too, because I used to have so much pressure like a few years ago, because I had a friend who had like 4 guns, and he used to tell me that it's dangerous out there.
How?
That someone can just show up.
I've ever experienced that, like someone showing up.
No.
No, right?
Yeah.
You see?
I think you have to be involved.
Yeah, it's like until you be like in the certain environment. But bro, you live in a good neighborhood. You don't have any problem with your neighbors, so
Yeah, I live in a good neighborhood for sure. But unfortunately, a good neighborhood is mostly Caucasian. There's only white people around me.
that's also good bro, for some black neighborhood.
Yeah. Okay. Another thing.
Yeah.
Why do you think there's so much?
Why?
Why do you think there's so much problems in black neighborhoods? Because I'm sorry, but we just have to talk about.
We're trying to get that bag, bro.
No, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm talking about things that we go through. Like, why does it have to be like this? So much drama happening in majority black neighborhood. Or am I being racist? Am I lying? I don't know if I'm lying because okay. So you live in I live in Evanston, right?
Yeah.
But your neighborhood is more mixed. So I won't consider it black. I'll consider it very mixed.
Yeah. It's
But I know you guys have problems more than we do.
like what type of?
But I feel like and this is something that we just have to talk about. I feel like there's a high chance of you hearing a gunshot in your area compared to me. And then is it because I live in an all-white neighborhood? Because here everybody's white here, and in your neighborhood is mixed.
Yeah, that's true.
I like how Ken is acting like he doesn't know these things, but
No, it's like you're gonna scare me. Yeah?
No, but hey, I feel. Would you say that problems that are happening in black neighborhoods is because of racism from the government?
No, I think it's ourselves, bro. That's our problem, our black problem. We hate each other.
We hate each other as black people.
Yeah.
I think we've gone through some things.
Yeah, hii nini unasema bwana? Hebu
Finish
tumia
everything.
Swahili bwana. Huyu jamaa vipi?
He wants me to speak in Swahili, but my viewers also don't understand Swahili.
Hebu sema Swahili, ulipresent Kenya.
Wa Kenya, nanisikia vizuri Rongwende.
Wewe unaongea lugha ya majuu huku. Unatoka Kayole.
Kayole, we ni fala.
Mama tu hiyo kasi.
Bro, I'm tired. I'm very tired. I'm full. I just want to go sleep. I feel like I'm drunk because I worked out so much. This guy here is trying to dodge my questions.
Hii podcast ya leo. Hii podcastika.
Podcast ya uchovu. Hey
No,
guys.
I need to prepare.
Yeah, I need to prepare, but I'm gonna post it actually because there's no script. This is very natural.
Watu wa Kayole.
Oyole, Dandora.
It was nice dinner, but I can't lie.
Nice dinner with this finger, this stuff. Yeah, I just want to sleep. I'm so tired. Are you tired? You can spend the night at my house. You know. Are you gonna spend the night here? You're going back to your house?
Yeah, to the Evanston.
To the ghetto.
That's my hole, bro.
Pa, 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 pa. No, but one thing I want is more. I would like more diversity in my area, but I know it's so hard. Like when I walk in the street and I'm the only black man, actually people think that I'm walking around there trying to steal. I mean, the way they look at me, like, what is this guy doing here? Like sometimes in the morning when I will go for a run, I think they think I'm running from something.
You need to host like some black parties over here.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they say like how black people move to white neighborhood.
It's crazy.
You ever heard about it? How black people move to neighborhood?
How do they do
It's
that?
only one person start. And he host a party. When he hosts a party, neighbors are getting like angry about that.
Because we're loud.
Yeah, they're not allowed. So one maybe like another person comes in. There are two black people hosting parties. There's a third person coming in. There's a fourth. You find out why.
But also, this area is so expensive. And you know, like many, if you just think about who controls the economy in the United States are white people. I'm tired. This guy took me to the gym, man, and he almost killed me.
You can go more post.
Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe for random weird videos like this. Until next time, peace.